Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages. I'm here with a reading for Leo, all placements of Leo. Let's see what we have. General messages. Oh, Bluebird Spirit here. Bluebird of Happiness. Card 7. There also looks like there's a unicorn here in the card as well. You have Foggy Bog here. Card 18. I'm seeing something about balance here. It doesn't say that, but I'm seeing that here. Spirit Guardian of Spring activation, card 36 with Swan. Going through the motions about something. There's a level of uncertainty here. Let's see what else we have for you, Leo. Flow, yeah, a meandering pathway. Yeah, something doesn't seem quite so clear with the foggy bog, the meandering pathway. It's sort of like, how are we going to get from here to there? You may be wondering how that's going to happen with something. Card 24. And, oh, and actually though, I'm getting that you're getting some sort of new activation or sort of an insight here into something. Air, spirit with knowledge. There you go. There's that new knowing. Card 1. So you have Swan showing up here a couple of times. And then we have this sort of like believing in magic, even though it's unclear, believing in magic. There's something here about kind of standing still, like sort of this peaceful calm that's happening. Let's just go right into tarot and see what we get. Messages for Leo. We're going to clarify all this. Let's see. Messages for the greatest, highest good of Leo. All right, so you have the High Priestess. All will be clear in time. I'm hearing that. I'm also getting the name Vanessa. All right, there's some sort of warning here. I just want to, let's see what we have though. There is a warning. There's the Knight of Cups. Okay, High Priestess, Knight of Cups. I'm getting like the evidence is clear, but it's how it's delivered. Something how it's delivered, it's unexpected. So there's something unexpected being delivered, or the way in which it comes about is a little unexpected. You could actually be getting some sort of intuitive, download about something and almost like being surprised by the clarity that brings. The light comes in. 9 of Cups. Excellent. So wish fulfillment here. Some of you may actually be into pottery, clay, that sort of thing. I'm getting something about having built your fortune on your own, or maybe that is a goal. Now, the High Priestess is able to kind of see things through. It's a very, it's a very kind of firmly rooted energy. There's something here about it's interesting because it seems as though right now there could be something going on with you, Leo, where you could really go either way, or something could really go either way. And it's almost like, which way will the pendulum swing on something? But the High Priestess is able to balance it all and able to see, like, kind of like read between the lines with regard to energy and just people in general. And it does help with situations. So you may be finding that you're having to really lean into your own intuition coming up here. The Knight of Cups. There's a reflective period here. There really is. You have all cups energy here, all water energy here with the High Priestess, which is Pisces energy, the Knight of Cups, water energy, 9 of Cups, water energy. So there seems to be some sort of there's a way to see this through. Let me get some more insight into that. Page of Cups, right? It has to do with wishful thinking and actually having wishful thinking and keeping that dream, that hope alive, and creative solutions maybe that you haven't thought of. Let's get a fortune card. So it is good news. The thing I was going to say about also the High Priestess is she sees all cycles, all cycle. There's a lot of wisdom there, and you are ending up here with this new knowledge that's coming in. And in the meantime, it looks like you have this activation, and yes, you're having to be patient and all that. But there's another. it's sort of something could also have to do with the moon, 28 cycles, could take 28 days. It could have to do with this like supermoon energy right now that we're currently still around. Transformation, yeah, breaking chains, breaking ties. So this is about reaching out for power and strength to make the changes. But I'm also getting something here about really paying attention to your own wisdom here. Some of you have had this gift since childhood too. So let's see what else we have here. Let's get a little more tarot on, let's go into the foggy bog patience. Let's see what that's all about. There's this transformation, enlightenment here. There's a big freedom, big release that comes with that. We'll take this one. These are going back. They came out sort of in a clump. Yeah, so where are you heading? Where are you going? Some of you could be deciding where you're going still. Maybe you haven't quite decided. Or you're just not sure exactly how something's going to happen, or maybe you're just sort of like, you want to take that first step. But remember, the Two of Wands is not the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is more about taking the action. You can see the Two of Wands, maybe you're actively planning with regard to this transformation. I really do love starting out, though, with that Bluebird of Happiness and the High Priestess for you. But there's more to this, of course. So let's just keep going and see what we get. There's a little bit of growth here. Yeah, so Eight of Cups. Okay, moving on. And not really, there are some broken cups here. So this could certainly be some sort of heartache or a time when, you didn't listen to your intuition maybe. It's time to really release that, though, and let that go, forgiving yourself on that, whatever that could be. Yeah, Chariot. You just got to get focused and move on. The Chariot, and then you notice there's CC here. So those initials, C, like Catherine, C like Catherine, those could be, or Charles, those could be relevant for you. But it's sort of like enough's enough here. I'm seeing like almost like your patience is what's being tested here with this foggy bog and the balance. And it's like you're just about getting ready to make a move, it seems like. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, oh my goodness, you have Chariot on top of Chariot. So this is staying strong and focused and moving ahead with that confidence. And the lion is courageous. You are Leo the lion, and that's a very, that's the most, it's the strength card too in tarot. But there's just this little element here of something being a little unexpected, or almost like something before was maybe not allowed or prohibited, or you were holding yourself back in some way. Now remember that Chariot is a very focused, driven, very determined energy. Yeah, you have that Ten of Wands. That looks like a woodpecker here. So some of you have really had to go out of your way and do things, all on your own here. But you're being headstrong is actually what's getting you through. A lot of you are shouldering a lot of responsibility as well right now. And I'm just actually hearing Memphis, Tennessee. So that's coming in. And then you go from the Ten of Wands to the One. So these are both ones. Really, when you reduce that, it's a one. But you're almost there. There's something here about, because 3 and 6 is 9, you're getting this. You have this activation here with the Spirit Guardian of Spring. There's, again, something kind of hanging in the balance, but it's like all is well with all those cups and the Chariots coming through. This is really actually happening now. Finally, something is happening that you've been wanting. And you may have, it could have been confidence, a lack of confidence that was the issue for some. For others, there's something here about, there could have been just a very critical energy that had been holding you back. And I feel as though you're letting that go. So maybe you are separating from something or someone that has been holding you back. You're just really not, and it doesn't have really your best interest in mind. But then you have this, here you go, this Ace of Wands, this Ace of Inspiration, really, from the universe. And I see this really like going forward. If they're giving me like Speedy Gonzalez, So let's see what else. And then 5 of Wands. Yeah, I guess I'm just getting that someone, just be aware that someone could try to actively test your patience. Is almost like, how badly do you really want something? Or they could be trying to just, again, prevent you from from going. And it could even be your own mind getting in the way, doubting yourself, that sort of thing. There's something here about a mechanic or some kind of mechanism. It's about how something's going to happen, I'm getting. Key. So there's the mechanism I was just feeling intuitively. There is. It's something mechanical. It's something like, yeah. So letting go of the past. We have that. We just spoke about that. Like maybe you're leaving a situation, letting that go, and you have this with the activation. I love seeing a key come in for you, and that's a win. That is that new beginning, directions. You know, like knowing exactly which way to go, what choice to make. You're getting much more clarity on that. Let's go into meandering pathway and flow. But there's something like that hasn't been straightforward really about it. Some of you may have felt like you're going around and around circles. You could just be feeling really drained and exhausted. I am feeling that for some of you. Yeah, but you have this Queen of Cups here. Look at that. Nice quiet time reflecting. Maybe you're doing some sort of moon work. That October 17th super moon here. Yeah, there's something about really quieting the mind and tuning in, and really, again, so heavily focused on your intuition. You start out with the High Priestess, then you have this beautiful Queen of Cups, and as you can see, this person is very balanced in their posture. They're by water, there's the full moon, more water, and they're even holding water. So you really have this gift of creativity and intuition at this time, and as long as you stay working with the flow, going with the flow, no matter how much that path meanders, like that Eight of Cups here, even if you don't necessarily know it's around the bend, it's having that strong, quiet confidence almost. And you have the Death card. Yep, transformation. I was getting new days dawning from this card, and because of the light here coming from the side, almost like a portal. And then here you have what I call the new day dawning card, the Death card, because always you have that sun in the background here, you know. Where one story ends, another begins. A new door is opening here. They're giving me the name Cliff or Clifford. And they're saying there's something about, that's like almost like a past energy. Maybe it's Clifford the big red dog from childhood, or your child's childhood or something. But you've been asking and hoping and wanting this transformation, I feel like. I feel as though you do, again, some of you may have somebody like begging you not to move on, you know. There's Scorpio energy here. So again, lots of water. You have Seven of Cups here. And the Seven of Cups is lots of choices. There could be just a little bit of confusion, but really choose carefully, okay? That's the whole thing here, right here, is it's choosing carefully. Choose your words carefully. Choose your circle carefully. Make sure you're not revealing your plans before things are fully hatched, so to speak. But where is this path going to take you, Leo? Do we know? Do we need to know? Should we know? Sometimes we shouldn't know. Sometimes we don't need to know, but you're getting this key and this activation and this knowledge. Maybe you have a lot of air sign or air qualities in your chart. Patience, right? So slow down, change your attitude. Before you make a choice, clear your mind. Some of you are not sleeping. I'm picking up on that too. Make sure you have 24 and then 24. So I feel like some of you are actually working around the clock on something. Make sure you're giving your mind, body, spirit, your heart a rest, you know, and that you're not like overdoing it and putting undue stress on yourself. With this air spirit, air knowledge, I'm hearing someone asking the question, should we change course? Let's see. Seven of Wands. No, it looks like, you know, stick at it, stay at it. No matter how tempting it is to give up, throw in the towel, whatever you want to call it. They're saying hang on here with the Seven of Wands. Now, of course, you have free will, final say. Your intuition knows best. Only take what resonates, respectfully leave the rest. But if you want to know what's coming in this reading right now, it's go for it. And then you have the 1 and the 7. That's star cards, card 17, star card, and the major arcana, and that is about hope, promises, rejuvenation, rebuilding, healing, getting that clarity that you might need. Things may have been feeling very dark lately. I love seeing this for you. The Strength card here. So you have your own energy showing up in this reading, very strong, pun intended there with the Strength card, and something that may have just seemed like you may have felt for a while in the dark about something, or really just on your own, like you're on an island having to deal with this. And maybe you've even used that phrase, like, I feel like I'm on an island, or maybe you want to go and be on an island and away from everything. Your options are limitless here. You have the infinity symbol there over the Strength card. And really make sure you're dealing with yourself and others and just the situation about moving forward in general with compassion, from all, you know, from everyone's perspective if you can. And then you have the Four of Cups, right? Again, everyone's perspective. And we have somebody with their back turned, and then we have someone coming in from a different angle. So again, there's something here about understanding perspectives, but staying rooted and firm in your beliefs. Let's get another fortune card here for you. Oh, Judgment, card 14. So this is soul searching. Yeah, and that's going to bring you that inner peace here to you know, for a lot of areas. It's going to certainly help you with this transition. Now, you have a lot of sevens showing up in the reading today. You had the Chariot card. You had the Eight of Cups. So you have sevens and eights. You have 88 here with strength there. Eight of Cups. So you have triple eights coming in. Eight. Nope, that's not an 8. So you have 88 coming in, you have 77. And I'm hearing right now, like, you hold the key, Leo. You hold the key. Now, some of you, they're almost giving me something about borders. So I'm getting something about, like, staying true to your boundaries. And remember, you do have that Seven of Wands, and that is a boundary card. Let's see what the animals have to say. Let's see what the animals have to say. All right. And you have Tabby Cat. You are worthy. All right. Some of you may have a tabby cat, or you had a tabby-like cat or tortoise cat, and it's, you know, you're protected here. That cat, if you have a cat that passed over or crossed over, they're your guide now. They are your guide. They're coming through, and they're giving me a message too about staying true to who you are, and what matters most is how you see yourself. And then you have this beautiful black bear. Black bear came out in the pre-shuffle for you. Actually, that one I think was brown bear, but now you have black bear. And again, that's like the cycles of the moon, and there's so much water energy. Maybe you have a lot of water in your chart, or you really have that, just that creative aspect. You may be in your feelings about something here, and the moon could really be could really be coming in. Maybe you're on that Cancer Leo cusp, you know, because Cancer is ruled by the moon, but maybe you have some home family things going on here, but there's just this like heart-centered energy too. And then you have this, a 5-lined skink here, and that's delight and daring. All right, so it's like being brave, you know. Of course, Leo knows all about that, right? And just really grabbing a hold of opportunities when they come your way. There is a new opportunity coming your way. Oh, we have steady on here with the common tortoise. So I'm actually getting mom energy for you, and I'm also getting something just to, again, about this hard working. Maybe you're working hard around the house here. Or you're being sort of like on it, like given a nod here by spirit, like they're like, and from ancestors here. And you have earthworm, discovering your purpose. I feel a lot of you are, although in the past you may have felt like you've been going in circles. I feel as though now things are going to be much more balanced. There's just a whole lot of balance coming in with all that water energy. So let's see what else we have here. We'll get a couple of Archangel cards here for you as well. And do remember, if you enjoy this reading, please do consider subscribing, liking the video. It really does help a lot. Leave a nice comment, you know, even just if it's an emoji. But it does, and all that engagement certainly helps a small channel. This is my second channel. My original channel is Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. And over there, I read mostly for Libras. So feel free to check me out there if you'd like. And hello to my Libra friends who've come over and to watch this channel. I appreciate you so very much. My members over there, etc. Archangel Preminelik, okay? Now, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Preminelik. But this is about, being conscientious, and it's that staying firm. There's 3 messages coming through here. This says cooperate with others for the highest good, not just of yourself, but others. As I was saying, you want to pay attention to perspectives here. And there is, but with this as well, I'm getting, you know, with Dragonfly, it's like live your light, shine your light. You have this other monarch butterfly here, transformation. I'm also getting a name like, well, Lisa. I'm getting Lisa. And what was the other? There might be another. And they're telling me something right now about like rattlesnakes or something. Or again, it's kind of reminding me of like not revealing all your plans. Some of you may be having to work quietly at something right now. Maybe you're doing some sort of like quiet exit from something or someone. And then you have these butterflies that are white too, of intention. And then you have the busy working hard bee. You have this spider here too. You may not be able to see it, but there is this spider, and that has to do with like keeping that dream alive and really working for it, and that you will be able to achieve, you know, what you set your mind on, you know, what you set out to achieve. And you have Archangel Hope. There it is. You know, so look for a cosmic gift. Remember, you deserve it. So as you're trying to manifest something, you really should be, or, you know, you take it or leave it, right, with any reading. But it is sort of about, like, you have that inner wisdom. You have that knowledge here. And they're reminding you of that. They're reminding you that maybe your purpose is to use that special knowledge, talent, or ability you have. Maybe, you know, you're also, maybe you're, you know, a gifted healer or light work or a teacher or mentor in some way. Too. We have guardian angels. So love yourself unconditionally and ask for help. It's okay to ask for your guardian angels' help. What I understand with guardian angels is we each have one when we're born. We have many guides, other angels, but our guardian angel, we each have one. And it is assigned just to us. And it will get, he or she, they, them, they'll get involved in our lives when we ask. They don't like to interfere with our own free will and choices. So we have to make our own choices ultimately, but they're there to help us. And it's important that we ask for them by, you know, and if you know their name, great. Even better if you feel you know who that is for you. Let's see, speaking of angels, let's go into this deck for you before we wrap up. Let's see, what else do you have? Final messages here for Leo. Any other messages? Nature Sprite, card 14. This is about nature, really. Pretty simple, or sorry, I'm holding the out of the camera here, but yeah. So lots of green energy. You're getting like, almost like I'm getting like, go out into the outdoors. And if you can't step out, allow that fresh air in. Some of you need to be getting more. You have so much green. Look at the green here, the green, green, green. There's just a lot of kind of like just nature tying into the reading for you. So I am getting that it's time. Maybe you can go by water, be by water. That might also help. And then there's a lot of light, like people holding lights, looking at lights. And I know a lot of decks have that, but they're just showing me like the light is in your hand. So in other words, you know, metaphorically, this can be about you holding the gift of healing through touch, maybe, or you holding this special knowledge of your own, Leo. And you have Forest of Fire, card 23. So more things coming through that have to do with nature, okay? And this is about passion, those flashes of inspiration that you get. Some of you may be working with Lemurian quartz or another form of quartz as well. Let's see what else we have for you. And you have Pole Shift, card 36. This is a change of heart. It's okay to turn something around. It's okay. You can, it's not too late to turn things around. Check out the earthworm underneath, you know, different directions. You've got the meandering path. It's okay, Leo, if you don't go the traditional route to achieve your goals. There's sort of reassurance here that the path you're on the right path, even if it seems to be different than everybody else's, or maybe it's different than how you've done it before, and that's okay. And if you need to change direction, change course, you will if you want to. You know, you're not set in stone here. It's okay. And then you have Fruitful Labors, card 11. Yeah, you are harvesting something here. There's time, there's a cause for celebration here. I'm getting 3 of Cups energy off this. And I'm also getting, again, something about you having that wisdom, that air spirit, that knowledge. Remember, you do have that key here as well. So there's definitely some sort of new beginning here for you. We have to be ready to let go of what doesn't serve us, right? And it's okay to change direction if you need to. A change of heart is sometimes exactly what is needed. So a change of heart may be needed in this situation. And then for others of you, the message is to keep going. Remember, we did have that too. So it will be different for each person. Card 61, Feng Shui, butterfly, more butterflies, lots of butterflies, transformation, this metamorphosis happening for you. Some of you may paint, you may be involved with painting here. And then you have this, again, it's releasing those obstructions and some sort of change, renewal coming through. This is really looking really good for you, Leo. Let's get a numbers card here and we'll close the reading. Check out your other placements. And if you're interested in all signs readings, I do a collective reading. We're at the halfway through or so. I pull cards for each sign, and those are going to be on Saturday mornings, Eastern Standard Time, 10:10 in the morning usually. You have 313 and 122. So a sign to release doubt and fear. These could be birth dates, March 13th, January 22nd, or December 2nd, or but there's a sign of optimism and a release from doubt here. So it's time to let go of whatever's holding you back and embrace the positive change coming. Thank you so much, Leo.